I was thinking about titling this Terrainaholic Plays With Himself, but for obvious reasons, I'm not going to go with that title. But essentially, that's what's going on. So, without further ado, this is the first scenario of the game. I'm going to be calling this Scavenger Hunt. And you have 3 humans that have been running from the zombie hordes, and they have all come together onto a block that's relatively uninfested. And their goal is to scavenge to find weapons and to take this block for themselves. And that's basically the scenario. So the first scenario is you're going to learn how to work with your lowest level of zombie and the different rules that go with that. And I've got 3 characters for you. That's Mo, that's Larry, and that's Curly. And in the first round of combat, Mo has found a pistol during his scavenging about. Curly hasn't found anything. I think that's Curly. And Larry found a zombie! Yay! Not the kind of thing you want to find when you're scavenging about. So that's the end of turn 1. And we're going to see how Mo, Larry, and Curly do. Take care, guys. Bye-bye. It's only turn 2 and it's getting real ugly for the humans. Mo, he went looking for a better weapon, found a zombie. Not good. Curly, on the other hand, that's Larry. Larry, on the other hand, found a chainsaw. And Curly is just being Curly. Curly couldn't find himself in the dark. So, things are closing in, and they're very ugly, but we've got 1 pistol and 1 chainsaw on the board, so let's see what kind of damage they can do. See you next turn. Okay, so our chainsaw-wielding loony, which is Larry, he took down 2 undead while running past them. The zombie pile in the middle of the table failed to generate a zombie this turn. And Mo found Curly a claw hammer and handed it to him. So now everybody's got a weapon. So far, the humans all now have weapons of varying strengths. And there have been 2 casualties to the zombie hordes so far. So let's see what kind of trouble the humies can get themselves into. On to the next turn. Alright, the chainsaw-wielding loony drops 2 more. However, he is now in melee with 2 of them. Which should be interesting because this is the first time that the zombies have actually had a chance to take a swipe at a human. And as you can see, it's starting to look rather dire for the humies. So we will see how well they do. Talk to you later. Bye. Okay, things have gotten especially hairy for the humans. The chainsaw-wielding loony got bit, and on his first check to see if the virus takes over, he fails and turns into a freaking zombie. I was kind of hoping he'd be running around chopping people up while he was festering and becoming one, but that just didn't happen. And there's a rule I have called gravity for your low-level zombies. And gravity simply means that they attack the nearest human to them in a direct path. So what that tends to happen, or what it tends to cause, is a grouping effect. Now this becomes actually quite devastating for the zombies when you start putting together like template weaponry like grenades and whatnot. So, but it's looking actually, at this point, not too horrible for the humans because the zombies are quite localized. And humans are quick. Even ones toting heavy chainsaws, they do lose a third of their movement, but they're still twice as fast as a zombie. So, we'll see what happens. Bye-bye. Okay, in this turn, Mo did his full movement and is drawing the zombies kind of together in a way, and checked for weaponry. Couldn't find any. Curly got into combat with the chainsaw and killed two of them. One of them didn't even get a chance to get up again, just clean took his head off. And the Horde is hot on his heels. One of them managed to make it into melee, but swung and missed. So it's looking rather interesting for Curly, but you'll see why it's actually pretty good for him right now. He's got a lot of targets lined up with that chainsaw. We'll see what happens next round. Okay, well, Mo was scavenging about and pulling the zombies with him to keep them occupied before he turns the corner and makes their life more difficult. However, Curly, on the other hand, managed to not quite get far enough away with the chainsaw and got attacked by two zombies, and one of them bit him, and instead of dying, Curly got infected. So now he's running around with the chainsaw feeling the fever, so we'll see what becomes of him. But the pile of undead is rather impressive, so we'll see what happens. Bye-bye. Our infected chainsaw wielding loony out and out killed one and chopped up another one. We gotta see if it gets back up. And this group of zombies is so close to getting him, which is pretty much the way he wanted it to be, because now he's going to do that human takeoff on him thing. So it's looking pretty good for the humans, even though it's only a matter of time for Larry. So let's see what happens. Okay, Mo did his little sprint thing, which caused all the zombies to follow him into that little alcove there, so they're going to be smashing through that wall and coming out next turn. And he thought, oh, you know what, I'll take this opportunity to check for check for scavenged weapons, and finds himself a zombie. Fun. The zombie horde made short work of that window and busted through and are now moving towards him. That zombie got up that he found, and these two are closing in on him while he's moving for the chainsaw. We'll see what happens. Mo now has a pistol and chainsaw, so let's see what he can do with his newfound friends. See ya. The round's getting real short now. Mo chainsawed up two of them, but he kind of screwed up because of that door, so they can split. They can come either way, which is a plus for the zombie player. And we'll have 2 rolls on those guys. 4s and above, they die. 1 died. Both died. Looking good for the humies. Mo manages to get 2 of them to go into the corner that are going to be smashing that window. And one of them got knocked down by the chainsaw. One of them was able to make it through the door, and the other one that didn't get taken out by the chainsaw is pretty much right on top of him. He got missed getting attacked by that much. Let's see what happens. Oh, might as well roll. Does he live or does he die? 4 and above. Another zombie bites the dust. Okay, Mo chainsawed down one of them, failed to get the other one, and thought he'd move far enough to get to safety. Didn't happen. So we have one zombie down. We'll roll to see if he gets back up. 4s and above, he doesn't. He's dead. However, we have a combat occurring right here with Mo, so let's see what happens. He needs 10s or less to hit Mo. 7. That's too bad for Mo. Now comes the interesting part. 1 through 3, Mo becomes a zombie, or is infected to be a zombie. And 4 and above, Mo dies. Mo is dead. So that's how the game ends, guys. I'd say that was a very close battle. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Bye-bye.